Hello everyone, my name is Chef Crystal Wahpepah of Wahpepah's Kitchen from Oakland, California. I'm from the Kickapoo tribe of Oklahoma. Today I am here at the Indigenous Food Lab Test Kitchen and I will be making a chocolate squash pudding. So how I'm going to start off is actually we have a butternut squash right here. Since we're doing a butternut squash pudding with chocolate, I'm going to cut off the neck. And then I have the little belly button here. This is what we call it. I'm gonna cut this off. You either can go ahead and get a potato peeler and start peeling it, but right now we're gonna get this ready to bake. Our chocolate squash pudding is gonna be for a serving size between 2 to 4 people. So we'll have the neck of the squash, and then I have the baking sheet. I just have like a little teaspoon of oil. Just want to kind of coat it, and it really makes this real pretty caramelized color on there, and then it kind of seals it. And then I'm gonna sprinkle a little salt onto here. And you see I'm adding normal salt, and you want to add smoked salt, just like from Sakari Farms. That will be great. That adds a lot of good flavor. You'll have that smoky, that sweet kind of taste to it. Kind of rub it around so it can get nice, good flavor. 2 tablespoons of water. This is something that I came up with when I was serving different people. A lot of people are dairy-free, even nut-free, or even not having egg products. And this is really something natural, very easy to make. I'm gonna take this to the oven. We're gonna bake it at 350 for 20 minutes. Our squash is out of the oven as I have them all chunked up right here, and then I'm actually gonna dice it. The reason why I'm cutting it small is because we're gonna add it to a blender, and you want it just to kind of blend really smoothly. Squash has a lot of carbohydrates, at the same time a lot of fiber. It's really healthy. You can do this recipe with summer squash, or either you can have even a Hubbard squash like I do. And then you can have butternut squash. It's more easy to find, especially if you go to your farmer's market. You can also do this with a pumpkin squash. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go ahead and get our blender. We're gonna go ahead and add our butternut squash, and then we're gonna add our 1/4 cup of pecan milk. If you don't have access to pecan milk, you're more than welcome to do oat milk or either almond milk. Onto that, we're gonna add a ground cocoa, and then we're gonna add our maple sugar. You don't have access to maple sugar, you always can go to Indigenous Food Lab website, to the market, or you can use maple syrup. And then we're gonna blend. I'm just gonna blend just enough where it can become nice and soft and silky and smooth. Then I'm gonna turn it on high. You don't have to blend that long, only for maybe 10 to 15 seconds if you like, or it depends how smooth you like it. And you see how beautiful this comes out? Looks really nice. We're gonna add this into this beautiful bowl, and you can either chill for an hour or even chill overnight. That will also be good. Sometimes I do it with a little chia seeds, or you can add a little vanilla if you like, but I like to just do it just like this, because you'll see the maple that adds into there along with the chocolate and squash and pecan. The pecan really adds a really good texture and a good flavor to this. We're gonna go chill this in the refrigerator for at least an hour or 2. We're back from this chilling, and as you can tell, the texture is really nice. It's nice and smooth. We're gonna serve this, and so I'm adding all of this inside of the cup. This actually really serves from 2 to 4 people. It all kind of depends how you want to do it. And then you're gonna want to bring this down. You see how this is one good thing about squash pudding. It's really loose, but not so loose where it's watery, but loose enough where you can actually have fun with it. And then what I'm gonna do is add a little roasted pumpkin seeds. You can add any kind of seeds that you like. I think the color really comes off very beautiful, plus adds a good little texture to it also. And then we have our chocolate. I have a dried persimmon that I had found here at the market here in Minneapolis, the Indigenous Food Lab. You can use a dried squash, or you can use a dried fruit, but you don't have to, but it's kind of nice. It's really pretty. And then we have our beautiful edible flowers that comes from an urban farm here in Minneapolis, Minnesota. And then from there, I'm gonna add a little bit of the maple sugar right on top, just to let everyone know there's a little maple sugar. It's a really good, healthy dish. This is something you really wanna serve during the summer, and you can serve cold. Thank you, Indigenous Food Lab, and thank you to everyone that's watching, and I encourage you to try these recipes.